What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, the FunkoCop, here with another video today. But before I get started, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please do me a big favor and hit the subscribe button below. I appreciate it. And if you're not new to the channel, of course, welcome back. So this video is kind of like a tutorial video of what you need to start building model kits. Obviously, my channel still relates to Funkos, still go out there and do Funko Pop hunts. I enjoy them, but it's also expanding. When collecting also always expands. So one thing I expanded into, as y'all can tell, is model kits. And a lot of people have been reaching out to me to do like speed build model kits or time-lapse videos of me doing a model kit. And, you know, what's a good model kit, what's a not, what model kit would you prefer? You know, have I ever did like the figurized standard ones, like the Dragon Ball Z ones, as y'all already know I have. And so what I want to do is give back to y'all and show y'all how to, what y'all actually need to build these. Not really like a how-to video, but like a what you need and don't need, and the difference between certain Gundams and things like that. So just to kind of show y'all the difference in between like certain things, like the difference between a high grade Gundam versus a master grade Gundam versus a real grade Gundam versus a perfect grade, which I don't have a perfect grade, so you're not going to see one in this video. But I'm going to show you all the scaling and things like that as well. I'm the FunkoCop here with something different. I hope y'all like it. 1041. Alright, people. So this is the tutorial video of how to do model kits in GUNPLA or Gundam. Gundam people call it GUNPLA. I want to show you the basics, kind of the things you need, and go over like the sizes and variations of model kits. So let's dive right into it. First thing you would need is a pair of plastic nippers, not wire cutters. A lot of people will assume that these are wire cutters, but not wire cutters. Plastic nippers. You go order off of Amazon. If you type in like model kit nippers, these are Tamiya nippers. These cost maybe about 15 bucks. You can buy, if you're a beginner, you can buy like a whole set. This is what I did, a whole set on Amazon for like 8 bucks, which doesn't come with the best nippers, but it'll get the job done if you're not looking into like really, if you just want to build and pose, you could go that route and go on Amazon and they'll give you the whole kit. So this is one thing you need. Another thing you need, which also comes in that kit I was talking to you about on Amazon, is a pair of like tweezers. These tweezers are good because they are bent at an angle. Try to get it to focus. They're bent at an angle, and these allow you to get stickers, peel them off, put them on a Gundam, put them on your model kit. Especially with Gundams, when it comes to their eyes, if you're not painting them, these, I'm about to say nippers, but these tweezers help you peel them off, the stickers off, and help you put them on the Gundam. Next up, it's called panel lining. So with Gundams, some model kits outside of Gundams, there's panel linings. So there's areas on the Gundam or the kit that allows you to almost color to make it pop. So you have Gundam marker, which is a fine tip marker. This one's brown. I also have a black one and then a gray one. You can order these on Amazon as well, or if you have a hobby store near you, you could go there. They probably run for almost $3 a piece. They last a pretty long time because it doesn't take that much to panel line. So when it comes to panel lining, you always want to make sure you're not, you want to make the color fit the color, right? I'm not going to put black panel line on a black part of a Gundam or a gray part of a Gundam and panel line it gray. So usually this gray one I use for the white part of the Gundam. The brown one I use for the red parts. So anything red, because this will make the red pop a little bit. and then the black I will use for maybe a navy blue or a blue to make it pop. And after a while, what you can also invest in is what's called accent line panel coloring. So this is this, but in a brush tip form. Open it up for you. Try not to spill it. So this is what it looks like. And you just take it and dip it onto the Gundam, the piece of the Gundam that you want to panel line, and let gravity run its course. This costs $7. Black, I bought 2 of them because black is pretty hard to find. So if you're able to get these, and if you're able to find these and you're able to get them in black, definitely try to pick up more than one. This will probably last a long time, like years and years. So if you even have 2, probably a lifetime, to be honest with you. So I feel like these are kind of your basic go-to things when it comes to building Gundams or building model kits in general. So you have your tweezers, you have your nippers, and then you have your panel line. And like I said, you can go on Amazon. Doesn't cost much. Maybe for all, like I said, $7 for this if they have it. 3 a piece. You could probably buy them in double pack, so you're looking at 9. And then if you want to get a starter kit with just the tweezers, the tweezers and the nippers, you're looking at 8. So you're looking at maybe $25 to get started. So up next, let's go ahead and talk about Gundams and model kits in general. So what we have here is a standard model kit you could purchase from Amazon. You could go to GameStop. This is where I purchased mine from. You can go to Barnes and Nobles, or if there's a hobby store in your area, Hobby Town is where I go to a lot. If y'all watch my videos, they specialize in like Gundams, RC, cars, a whole lot of things. So Gundam is a pretty big thing there. This is what's called a high grade Gundam. And what a high grade Gundam usually comes in is a 1/144. So it's on the shorter end, so that which would make it less expensive or inexpensive. So let's just go through and see what this comes with. Each Gundam comes with what these are called sprues or runners. So this one has, there go your stickers right there. And don't let this intimidate you. It's real simple after you get going. I mean, you have the weapon set and then the pegs. Well, these are also called pegs, yeah. That's what we call them. So, or polycaps. You have the instruction manual, which kind of lets you know. Look. Then we have the book itself, the instruction book. It's not that, like I said, it's not that hard. It looks difficult, but it's real simple. Everything is kind of in the same area. So you just go to this area, go to D9, as it says here, cut it off, find D10, get that poly cap, PC1, and put it together. And you kind of go through. And then, like I said, it shows you kind of where to nip, don't cut off. And it breaks it down too. So you start off with the body on this one. Then you go to the head, waist, left arm. You see how here it tells you to kind of double up. So the feet, I'll go to E3. There's probably 2 E3s. There's 2 Ds. So you got D7, D17, D27. So you just find it on the, let me just open up one. So let's see, this is a C. And I don't know if y'all could tell, but C3. This is probably going to be for its face. So I will go to that particular part when I'm headed down to it. So it looks like it's actually for its body, C3, and you put it together. So usually when it comes down to model kits, some of them have multi-runners. So you might have one that might be D1, D2, where D1 might be just for the leg, for the left leg, and D2 will be for the right leg. So that's a high grade kit. It's like I said, 1/144 is the size of it, and we're gonna go ahead and jump up to what's called a real grade kit. So actually, we're gonna go to what's next is a master grade. I think the master grade will probably be a little bit more. So the master grade we have to display is the Gundam Death Scythe from Gundam Wing, master grade right here. This is a little bit more advanced when it comes down to building. I haven't opened it yet, but how about this? I'll open it right now. Yeah, it's a little bit more advanced. It comes with a little bit more parts. The difference between a high grade and a master grade usually is there is a frame. You build the frame and then you put the pieces around the frame. So Death Scythe is one of my favorite Gundams of all time. Duo Maxwell from Gundam Wing. And here is what we get out of this. So it does, this comes with the wings, a little bit of polycaps. And here's the framework. Usually the gray is the framework. And then we have the black parts to put on top of the frame and to cap onto the frame. And then we go down to the instruction manual. The instruction manual on the master grades, pretty simple. I like these ones because it gives you a kind of a backstory. Obviously, I can't read it, and it also tells you where the parts are. Try to get it to focus. So if I'm looking for a particular part, I'll run back to this page, the part list, and kind of figure out, okay, it's the part I'm looking for is ABS 5, and this is how the the runner looks. So usually with master grades, you start off with the body, and then you move over, and it kind of tells you too on the sides how to assemble. And here it tells you, so we have, this kit comes with stickers. You will have to use nippers. There are certain parts that you will have to like double up on, like the arms, like here, because it just, when it makes it simpler, besides going back and forth, just you use those parts twice. And usually with master grades, like I said before, you build the frame. You see how here, when you're building a leg, it's a frame leg. So then the master grades also give you this kind of cool, like, middle page, like a break if you want to take a break and know what you're reading. But I kind of look at it, kind of give you some poses to put it in, tell you a little bit about it. Operation Meteor, when it comes down to Gundam, then you just jump straight back into the build. After that, usually it's the legs, the waist, and then the weapons kit. And that's pretty much it. And if you want to be more advanced, and this is kind of like an advanced session, like not an advanced session, but advanced thing to do, is you can go to your hobby store or to, I'm trying to put it in focus, and find the paint. So if you want to paint it, but it already comes painted, but if you want to get a little bit more pop to it, you can find, this is the red that's goes to this red, you know, this is the black that goes to this black, this is the white for the white. So, and it also comes with duo, so you have him, try to focus here, in the cockpit, and then you have one standing, and this is what you use to paint them. Usually the pilots don't come painted. I don't worry about it because I'm not going to pose them with the pilots, and they're already in. Once they're in with the master grades, once they're in, you can't really take them out. And this is what I mean by panel lining. We were speaking about earlier. Try to get it to focus. You could tell the difference in between. When you just sit down and take the markers. I apologize. I don't know why this camera's not focusing. But anyway, you can take the panel line markers and mark the faces, where this one looks kind of dull and it won't pop if it's on the shelf. But you put that on the shelf, you can see the face, you know, it pops a little bit more. So that's one reason to panel line as well. So that's the master grade session. Move this out of the way. So that's master. We went through master grade and high grade. Next up would be, I already built this one, real grade. Apologize about that. This is the real grade Tallgeese 3. Real grade is a 1/1. It's a blend, pretty much. So it is a 1/144 kit. So it's a smaller end kit, but it comes with all the intricate parts of a master grade. So this will have more articulation. It will have better poses. It will have the framework. It comes with probably more accessories. Granted, with these are a little bit more difficult to build because they are a 1/144 size. So be mindful of that. This was a fun kit to build. I really don't dabble into real grades that much because of the size. And it all depends on too of what you like. If you want, you know, if you're a person that likes the articulation of a figure, the real grades, they save space because they're not as big as a master grade. But it's not going to be as easy to put together as a high grade Gundam. So it also saves space. That's the beauty of it. And the articulation is crazy. But that is that. One Gundam I don't have to show y'all, and I apologize because it just is what it is a perfect grade. A perfect grade is a 1/60 scale usually. Those are usually the higher end model kits that are usually $150, $120, $200. And when y'all watch my hunt videos, you see them. Then you have other kits as well, like figurized kits. These are not off of any type of, well, obviously Gundam. This is Dragon Ball GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I haven't put this one together. Figurized, toy animation, Funimation. And these are just characters that, you know, obviously from shows. So I've seen Ultraman kits. I've seen, what is it, Kamen Rider? Kamen Rider kits. I've seen Code Geass kits. I mean, there's Woody and there is Woody and Buzz Lightyear kits out there that Figurize makes. So these are a little bit simpler as well, because all you're really doing is just building a person rather than a robot. But I'll open this one up too, because I haven't done it yet. Looks like that. So it's pretty simple, man. This is, and then one thing I do enjoy about my building, it just gets your mind off of things. You know, everybody has their outlets and things like that, but so with the Figurize ones, I like these better than the Dragon Stars and also the SH Fig Arts. Because once SH Fig Arts, they're expensive, they're high end. Yes, you get you get your bang for your buck. But as y'all can tell, this was $30, and there is no SH Fig Arts, I believe, for Super Saiyan 4. So we start off with the hair. Then you go to his feet, and it looks like his pants, hands, and then chest. So and then you have the assembly book. And like I said, with the Figurized ones, they're real simple to put together. And you just, I'm trying to figure out. So you start here with the hair, and you work your way down to the face, then to the body. You know, this part has full assembly. With full assembly, comes out to be almost 10 steps. So we have, and that's with the special effects too. Key blast, different hands. Comes with the fusion hand. So you got, if you do have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you could do the fusion pose. And then as well, it gives you some ideas of how to articulate. A couple of face modes. So we have, you know, Vegeta mouth open, mouth closed. Right before Final Shine attack, during Final Shine attack, posable. If you get a stand or however you want to stand it. And it gives you kind of a synopsis here. In the episode when they did the fusion. So those are model kits, the basics of them. I will be doing a build video, like I've been saying, on the RX-78-2, which is the original Gundam. So I will be doing a build video of this. So be prepared. I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm the FunkoCop, here with some new things. 1042.